Shalom. Alright? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, that they shall rise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shah, he is the deliverer. That he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. Alright? It's the Church of Philadelphia, once again coming back out here on the highways and hedges, alright, to deliver the message of the downfall of this place. And the reason why a lot of you people are going through what you're going through, and I'm talking about you Israelites, man. You're going through what you're going through because of what? You don't have no discipline. Alright? You have no discipline, man. Alright? Now I'm gonna show you something real quick, man. Check this out. See the guy? Now they got security out here. Which, yo, I used to be across the street. Now security is out here all of a sudden. There never was no security in this building, as far as I know. I used to come out later. But he's on camera, it's documented, man. All right? And he just was sitting in there, wasn't worried about nothing until I came out here. All right? And I got a phone call. Of course, you always get that. You know? That's what they do. Alright? But just to put that on camera, the man was just sitting in the building. Now all of a sudden you come outside. I'm out here. Ain't going nowhere. And if you notice, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna show you this too. Alright? Look at that across the street. That's my old spot. I stopped going there. You don't see the dancers out there now. Because they don't expect me to come out here at this time. You don't see none of that. You know? But they want you to go up the street to teach. You're not stopping this word, man. At all. That's why I tell you, you got to stand so stiffly. It's discipline with this, man. Alright? So if we was out, and I'm going to say this again, man. You know, if we out here lying, telling lies, why are you so worried about us? This ain't no Black Panther movement, and I'm gonna come out here whenever I want to, as long as the spirit permits it, man. And y'all ain't stopping nothing, man. All right. But anyway, man, you got a lot of things going on in the world right now. As far as Russia, Ukraine, you know? You trying to learn something, bro? You listening? As far as Russia and Ukraine going on, but you see these people here at this college right here, Temple University, they don't want you to talk the truth because they're zombies, man. This is your so-called next what you call it, your next generation. Which this generation is going down, man. And I'm waiting for you federal government agents to come down here, because you know I'm out here, man. And y'all know all my movements, man. You know? No, shalom, bro. Y'all about to alright? But they know we out here, man. That's why you gotta, man, you stand full. You stand firmly for the truth, man. Because this place is falling. But forgive me for rambling. I'm going to go into Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 1. And yo, discipline, right? That's what I'm going into right now. Discipline. Which you have Jake over there, right? You got Jake over here, which I'm going to show you. Waiting for the bus. They're brute beasts. They're brute beasts, man. So why do you think this, the Lord God is coming out here to speak the word, man? Yo, can I ask you a question, bro? Yo, security, can I ask you a question? What's your, where you from? What island? Who? Trinidad. That's where you're from. Okay. All right. So, let me ask you this. What do you think the Lord looked like? Yes. I can't hear you, bro.
I said, worship him in the spirit and in the truth, so I don't know what to look like.
But it tells you in the scriptures. Now, you said the right thing, too. Those that worship him, they worship him in spirit and truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know, it said God is a spirit. And those that worship him in spirit and in truth. That's the truth what you just said. But it also gives you what he looks like. It tells you that. So what does he look like?
Well, made man in his own image and likeness.
Huh?
Made man in his own image and likeness.
Everybody?
Yeah.
He made everybody his own image.
Man.
Man. Alright. So let me ask you this then, brother. So he made man, every man on the face of this planet. Do you know about Jacob and Esau? So who did he love and who did he hate?
Well, the Bible says he hated Esau and he loved Jacob.
You said what?
He hated Esau and loved Jacob.
He hated Esau, but look, so you know that. So you should know what the Lord looked like. Because he came here, his son came here in the flesh. Right? Just like me and you. The same way he sent his people out here, the same way. We have to look a certain way. But you do have, because it's a whole lot of instances where you have the seed has been mixed. You go in the first Ezra and all that. You know? So it like you said the right thing. It's in spirit. It's in spirit. But you have to know the truth of what he originally looks like. His spirit, like he don't never change. You know what I'm saying? When we come out here, it's your spirit, bro. And you said it right from the beginning. Your spirit. It ain't about, yo, you look like me, this and that. No, bro. It's your spirit. If these words in this Bible resonate with you, you're an Israelite. You know? But I'm gonna hop into it. This is Sarat on the discipline, man. You know? Cause the man, he looked like Elon, man. But he go back and said Trinidad, man. All right. But damn, you know, this Sirach chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "He that loveth his son causeth him oft to fill the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end." All right, and that's what the Lord do, man. He judges, man. He beat us with the rod, and that's the reason why we out here messed up like we is, man. He's giving us a whooping. All right, he's beating us. We often feel the rod, man. That's like every day, man. Every time you go up. And if you came up the way I came up, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, man, I got my ass whipped a lot, man. Alright? I got my ass whipped a lot of times because I thought I was bigger and better than anybody, man. You know? But the Lord had a way like, nah, you're gonna humble them. But you got men that think that they above everything, man. Yo, you get your ass whipped and they think that they, like, it don't matter, man. And we about to hop into all that, man. Discipline, you know what I'm saying? All that, man. Lord's willing through the Spirit. All right? Going back into the scripture. Sirach chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "He that loveth his son causeth him oft to fill the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end." All right? So he may have joy of him in the end. And right now, what? Are we not at the end of this place? Do not Yahweh care about us, man? And he's going to have love for us at the end. Right? Hold on. Bear with me. Because these people, man, they swear that they so crafty and so great, right? That they think that they can undermine the Most High because they have the riches. Yo, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. We don't care about that. We have freedom of speech. I can say what I want, wherever, here. As long as I'm not bothering any public building or whatever, I can say what I want. All you can do is set up somebody and try to go, and they show their head. You cut the grass, a snake is always going to show his head. Okay, check it out. Let's go to there's a couple of them. You're going to go to Proverbs chapter 13 and 24. All right. Proverbs 13 and 24. Just to back up the point, what I just brought out, and that's the reason why you're going through this hell, man. You gotta understand that, man. Because if you don't, that's why they always try to use things to try to hold it over your head, like, yeah, I got you, I'm better than you. Nah, man, you're not, man. You damn devils, listen. At the end of the day, you're going down and you know it. And that's why we're about to go into discipline for these devils, because it's a certain way that you're supposed to conduct yourself. All right? And the reason why that you're in the trouble that you're in right now. All right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, and verse 24. It says, he that spareth his rod hath his son, but he that loveth him, chasten him betimes, man. All right, I'm going to read that again. He that spareth his son, this is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24. He that spareth his son, Slakia. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him, chasteneth him betimes, man. So if the Lord really hated us, if he hated us, he would let us do whatever we want to do, man. You know? You gotta have some discipline. Discipline, which these people don't have. And that's why, man, listen, man, I'm thinking about it now. That's why they don't want me to teach here, which I stopped teaching across the street. Because them dancers wanted it, but they didn't know I was going to be out here today. Then we go all the way down the street, which, you can't do nothing for the truth, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Still catch people down here. But now you got people walking by, left and right here. You know? So you're supposed to stand boldly, man. All right? And why are you supposed to stand boldly? Because you want to be, forgiven for what you have done for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. To him. Like that song from this guy, Jadakiss. Show some discipline. We have to show some discipline here, man. Once you come back into this word, unto this knowledge, man. And they want to give you all type of things and things that throw you off. No, hold firmly, man. All right? That's why they don't want you around their little classrooms. Because they're compromised, man. All right? This place is bullshit. And it's going down. And these little, I'm telling you, the college campuses, this is the next level of the next, what you call it? The next rulers of this world, man. All right? As the scriptures say, they pass down their names, roughly paraphrased. But Proverbs 13 and 24, he that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes, man. All right, so let's get the word betimes. So if the Lord hated us, if he really hated us, he wouldn't be dealing with us, man. All right, check it out.
Strong's H 7836. Shacher.
All right, which goes into, it says to seek early or earnestly, look earnestly or diligently for. To look for, diligently seek, to seek early. All right, so the Lord is seeking for us, man. All right. And guess who he's seeking for? His elect. That's why when Yahweh Shah came on the scene, okay? When Yahweh Shah came on the scene, what he was doing? Searching for his elect. And these damn devils know that, man. And I'm tired of playing with you. The Lord, y'all got your time to rule. Which I just did a video. You know what, man? You had this Edomite come on there, all right? And he was talking about how his people, he knew he was an Edomite. He was pushing all that, you know? And he was like, man, I'm just going to live it up because he knew he was going to be a slave in the next life. You know? But if the Lord hated us, he wouldn't reprimand us. That's why, yo, sometimes it feels so hard for you to go through what you have to go through, man. But that's the thing that the Lord put on us, man. All right? The Lord put that burden on us, man. And at the end of the day, only the strong survive. At the end of the day, only the strong will survive this place. You look at this place. What's around you, man? What you see around you? The next zombie. Because you go from kindergarten, matter of fact, from preschool to grade school to high school, and this the last level. This is the last level, college. And you look at how foolish these people are, man. But anyway, man, that's why you have to have some discipline amongst the children. All right? Going back into Sirach, chapter 30, verse 1, it says, he that loveth his son causeth him off to fill the rod. Get your ass whipped, which we've been getting our ass whipped, that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him, man. All right, so he that teacheth his son grieveth his enemies. I'm going to read that again. It says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. So, yo, you teaching your son the truth. Just the same way we come out here, our sons, we're the sons of Yahweh, man. Yahweh Shah was the first spirit ever created. He's the ultimate son, man. That's our big brother. You know? And he's the big brother. What the big brother do? He came to teach us. So we can come out here and teach in his steed, man. Teach the same doctrine. Teach the same words, man. And not go off and not waver, man. You know? That's what we came to do. That's discipline. That's order. And not going off and following these different doctrines of these different people, man. That's why they don't want you out here on this college campus. They got these damn devils set up to come. Every time you come out here, that's how you know that these niggas is watching you, man. They try to come subtile like they're your brother, but they not. Show me something different. You can't do nothing against the spirit, man. You're not above the spirit. You're of the spirit of this world, man. All right? Niggas is crazy, man. You want the spirit of this world, but as long as we teaching, and this is how you know that these words are true, because as long as we come out here and we teach our people the truth, we're grieving you. So that's how you know, that's another way that you know that that's your enemy, man. All right? That's how you know that's your enemy. Because you're grieving them by teaching them the truth. Your people. I'm on a college campus. You know? Simple. And from here on out, I don't care whatever day it is, if you can't come out here and teach on this campus, don't the fuck come out, man. Stay where the fuck you at. Don't even bother. Because your mouth can say anything. But if you're about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachak Wadash, you don't got to say it. It's going to happen. These people is crazy, man. Yo, shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. Shalom to my brothers on the comment board. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. All right, it says going back into Sirach chapter 30, and I'm gonna go to verse 3 again. It says, "He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall receive, he shall rejoice of him. Though his father died, yet he as though he were not dead. For he hath left one behind him that is like himself," man. So, yo, when you out here teaching this word, you teaching this truth, that's why they hate you, man. Whenever, like, you instill the values of yourself. All right? I'm going to say it like that. You instill into your children the values of yourself so they know how to conduct themselves because you came up before them. You know who your enemies are. That's why you grieve them when you start to speak. Why? Because you speaking the same words of your forefathers. Why do you think we grieving our enemies right now? Because we're speaking the same words of our forefathers, and they're scared to death that somebody else is going to get it. Our ancestors, our people that's out here on these highways and hedges, man. You know? That's why. Yo, shalom, bro. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. You know, these people don't understand, man. We really, yo, if you in this word and you teaching this truth, you have to move forward. You got to keep fighting. And sometimes it don't feel like you're winning, but yo, at the end of the day, we're winning because it says it right here. The same way that this book is beat up, so that's the same way that we beat up. But yo, the words in this book at the end of the day, they're gonna stand, man. They're gonna stand. This book ain't going nowhere. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachak Wadash ain't going nowhere, man. You know? Nowhere. They always going to be here. Why? Because we grieving our enemy. But what our people think we don't have enemies, man. Matter of fact, check this out. Going back into Proverbs 13, and let's go to 25. It says, "The righteous eateth to the satisfying of his belly, of his soul, Salah, of his soul. But the belly of the wicked shall want." All right? So these people out here, they know, man. No, we ate for what's sufficient for us. We know what's going on. We know what's going to happen. These people, they want to multiply and multiply and multiply unto themselves. That's why the Lord is shutting them down. They're not going to prevail, man. You got to understand that. I don't care how hard it gets, man. Whatever you go through, man, is, yo, listen, man, if you're a man in the Lord, you're a man in the Lord, and can't nothing out here stop you, man. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but please forgive me, man. Yo, the water, bro. I'm going to grab that right now. John 16:13. It's like it. I'm going to grab the scripture for the brother, John 16. What was that? John 16? No, that's right, brother. 16 and 13. That's right. John chapter 16, verse 13.
Hey, my brother. Are you out?
What's up, bro?
Ain't nothing big. Put on
Bro, you
camera.
out of pocket.
Huh?
You out of pocket.
What I do?
Because you come screaming across the way. Yo, if you was in a church or whatever, would you do that coming to your elder?
No, I was
You
having
said,
sleep
no,
on
hold
the
on,
bus.
no, hold on. Yes or no? Thank you. So why would you do that with me?
Yeah, I was having.
Even if you was half asleep on the bus, it's no excuse, man. You can't do that. Y'all do that to us because the way y'all look at us.
Understand. You right.
But you go into a court of law, would you do that? Yo, your honor, I was half asleep on the bus. I came in here to disrupt what you said. You don't do that. You do it to your own kind, man. And that's fucked up.
You right. I admit that, brother. I apologize. I apologize.
This ain't the first time you did that, man. Anyway, you want to hop into John 16 and 3rd. My brother. It's John 16, chapter, St. John, chapter 16, verse 13. It says, howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. Yo, son, he's going to guide you into all truth. Yo, that's the Spirit, man, because that's what happened just now. Yo, the dude like, oh, yeah, brother, I wouldn't do that, this and that, if I was here. But, yo, you come out here because you see just one man. That's all these people look at, man. They just look at one man, they look at the countenance of a man, and they think that they can do whatever. Which is crazy. And that's where a lot of dudes get it messed up, man. You know? Because right now, the Lord, he's exposing a lot of things, man. And he's showing who his real soldiers is. Because a soldier don't give up when things are soft, man. Or when things is hard, man. The soldier don't give up when things is hard. It's like a man that plays sports or whatever. They don't give up when things is hard. They keep going. Why? Because they want to win. And the man, the Lord, he wants to win. No matter whatever's going on around you, this shit is dead, man. These people around you is dead, man. And you gotta teach them it. To some, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. Why do you think they want to put government agencies on your ass, man? Because look at them. They don't want their people to know the truth, man. They don't want them to know that. They know the scriptures, man. If we was out here lying, listen, man, we'll be out here flying. All right? Straight up. Anyway, hopping back into the scripture that the brother brought out, and the water for that, brother. You know, it's the water for that scripture. It says, howbeit, back in John 16 and 13, it says, howbeit, this is John chapter 16, 13. It says, howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak. And he will shew you things to come. And what's that? That's the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. That's the Spirit of prophecy. You know? Because what are we doing? We're showing you things to come. We're telling you about the destruction of America. We're telling you about the economic collapse. We're telling you about the family. We say this week in and week out. And you know what, man? I just was talking to a dude before I came to camp. And he was like, yo, you know what? He was talking about working out. And I was like, man, I got to get back at it, brother. I said, I gained a couple pounds. I did this, I did that, you know. And he was like, man, I was right where you was at. You know, he was like, yo, you know what, man? He said, I can help you with that. And that's what we're supposed to do for one another, man. The elect. And that's what the elect is doing right now for our nation. They're helping them get back to where they were supposed to be at. Helping the elect to get back to where they're supposed to be at. Why and what do these words, man? You know? That's it. And that's the only way, man. Forgive me. That's the only way. Because without that, without telling your people the word, what do you have, man? You know? Well, forgive me real fast. Yo, Salaki. Forgive me, man. But like I was saying, man, man, this is spiritual warfare, man. And I lost my train of thought when I had to walk up. Alright? But through the spirit and power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachak with us, we're going to get it back. And we're going to keep it going. You know? We're going back to the scripture that the brother brought out. We're going into prophecy, right? I'm going to read this again. This is John chapter 16, verse 13. It says, howbeit when the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you in all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whosoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will shew you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall shew it unto you. All right? So that's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's prophecy. We ain't talking about ourselves, man. You got a lot of dudes out here talking about themselves. And I ain't even trying to get into all that, man. You know, because right now, listen, right now at this time, it's time to speak about prophecy, and it's time to, you should have been picked a side, man. All right? Matter of fact, grab the scripture. I'm gonna go back. Hold on, slot. Forgive me. I know I'm jumping around right now because there's a lot going on. There's a lot on my mind, man. So please forgive me. All right, going back into Sirach chapter 30 and 4. Just talking about teaching the gospel, man. Teaching the word, right? Because when one man is put down, another man comes up. All right, and that's why they hate it, man. They hate it. Yo, what happened? Yo, man, let's go. Back in Sirach chapter 30 and verse 4. And you know how another way that holds weight Because I know you hear these little niggas' voices in the background and all that. But you're supposed to hear. Alright? Why this is a public place. You know? For the DuPonts that think that they control Temple and all that, fuck y'all niggas, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck the DuPonts. Alright? You might control Delaware, you don't control Philadelphia. But ultimately, y'all got ties with the whole America, man. But it says, when you grieve, man, as long as these niggas out here doing this, you're not grieving your enemy. And we still stuck here on this scripture. You're not grieving your enemy. What are you doing? You're doing your enemy a favor. So that they're like, yo, we got it. All right, so Sirach chapter 30, and it says verse 4, it says, though his father died, which though that's what they want to do, right? Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead. For he have left one behind him that is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. So, yo, man, when we get put to death and everything, we teach our children the right thing. Yo, man, you got it to the T, man. Look at this instance. What they teach you the story in school, man. Hannibal. Ask these college kids about Hannibal. Hannibal was a dude that was he went against the Romans, man. You know, he went against the Romans, man, fought them. And with the elephants going over the mountain where a lot of people died, Hannibal ran through Italy, man. You know. And that's and he had a lot of sex with the women because he was conquering certain places. And Hannibal, he promised his father, he said, yo, Dad, because his father had to instill it into Hannibal, yo, man, when destroy my enemies. I can't do it no more because I guarantee you his father was fighting against his enemies his whole life, man. So when he raised his son up, he raised him how to do it, who was coming at him, and he gave him the whole blueprint of everything, man. You know? The same way we giving you the blueprint, but these niggas is mad at us. Why? Because we telling you teach your children to come at us, but once the slave revolts, a so-called revolt, you get an attitude, man. Guess what? You niggas' times is coming, man. You damn devils' times is coming, man. You FBI agents, you CIA, whatever the fuck agency you from, you UN, all you agencies and all that, your time is over, man. Why? Because what? Our ancestors raised us, taught us. We know who our enemy is. Now we're awoke to know who our enemy is. But guess what? We don't go out there and fight hand to hand, because that's what y'all want us to do. So it'll be easier for you and more justifiable for you to put us down. That's why you put guns in our children's hands, man, and let them kill each other. They're doing you a bidding. We're not doing that. A man like me with this book in my hand, we're more terrified. No, Sloppy. Y'all more terrified of us than these average niggas on the street. That's why you don't want us out here teaching us. And just from these scriptures I'm reading right now, that's why. Faggot ass niggas. With the spirit and power, y'all by me outside. As long as you keep the spirit on me, you will never turn me, man. And if it's his will to have me fall, hey man, I can't fight against it. right? It says, going back, Sirach chapter 30, and verse 5, it says, while he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful. He was not sorrowful. Why? Because he saw his son training. He saw him learn about how to combat his enemies. So, but what they learn now? What these niggas learn now? How to serve y'all even more. That's what they teach them. And even on this level, at this level right now, yo, Jake want to push their kids to college. They want to push their kids to school. Yo, from elementary school, matter of fact, from preschool. Once you put your child in preschool, they become a fucking dummy, man. They become a zombie for Esau. They become a zombie for the enemy. And they showed you how to do it, man. What's that song? I show you how to do this, son. Faggot ass nigga, man. Fuck you, Esau. Bitch ass nigga. Can't, man, listen, man. The spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Hashem Arachak Wadash, your time is coming, man. Your time is coming. Niggas is computerized, man. Says he left behind him an avenger. What's an avenger? Somebody to fight for, right? It says against his enemies and one that shall require kindness to his friends. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every city. Same dude come back the same way, man. Come on, man. It says a horse not broken becometh headstrong, and the child left to himself will be willful. Crocker thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. And yo, you think these devils don't understand that? You know? Because right now they ruling over us. So yo, they read this, and yo, when dealing with a child, you don't let your child get over you. You rule them. You discipline them. All right? You do all those things to them. But here, it ain't no discipline. So that's why they run rampant, man. All right? And they love their enemy, man. And they make you look like a fool. It says, I'm gonna go back to verse 9. It says, Crocker thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gas thy teeth in the end, man. All right. And look at these little niggas out here now, man. No discipline. The song I like to listen to with what's that? Jada Kiss. Show some discipline. But everything he talk about in the song is going off, man. Everything he talk about is going off, man. You know? But Yo, forgive me, man. 'Cause I know I got a lot to speak on right now. You know? And it's me out here, man. You know, that's why I ask brothers if they can to help with precepts or whatever. But right now, man, we're going to keep going. All right? And we're going to switch speeds. Because that's just to deal with discipline on Yasharala, man. You know? Because we need that. We need for our people to wake up. And you know, well, I said it just for the elect, because that's all it is. And the elect is going to have that discipline. It ain't for no other nation. It ain't for nobody else. You know? It ain't for look at this bus stop. It's for the people. How many people you think out of all that just want to get the truth? You know? Matter of fact, God appreciate it. All right, let's go to Deuteronomy. Seven and 7. All right. Because, yo, we did a video earlier, man, about our people. You know, they just don't got it. No discipline. They're never going to have it. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 7. And a lot of people right now, because they talk about the Kanye West thing, and he's a guy out here running around your Kyrie Irvings, which they already sold out to these people, man. So they got a lot of, they have a heavy platform, all right? You got a big-ass platform. But, yo, they sit here, they apologizing about things that was done wrongfully to them. They're apologizing to a people that did you wrong. They're apologizing to a people that wronged them. Why? Because they already sold out to them, man. All right? But this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 7. It says, Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. All right? So let's go to that. Because we're the fewest amongst all people. All right, when you go into the word people, it says,
Strong's H5971. Am.
All right, it says am. Which says nation, people, nation, person, members of one people. Countrymen, kinsmen, kindreds. All right, so that's what starting with who? The elect, man. They ain't choose you because you were a greater number. He choose you because you were a fewer number, man. All right. But you gotta understand that. You know? He chose you because you were few. He's about the underdog. How you prove that? Let's go here. There's a lot of milk scriptures I'm bringing out right now, and that's fine.
August doesn't. I'm older than my mom. I'm older.
Matthew chapter 22 and 14. All right. This is Matthew chapter 22, starting at verse 14. Matter of fact, it's a lot. We might go up. Matter of fact, we're gonna go. Listen.
You know I'm used to wearing black.
This is Matthew chapter 22 and verse 14. It says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." Then went, and that's what Yahweh said, man. Many are called, because many men out here, like that song from 50 Cent, many men. Many men, many men. But yo, many men are called, right? But few are chosen. You see that? Called and chosen. Chosen. Let's get that word chosen. And it should go into electives, right? If I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, let's get the difference between called and chosen, all right? This is called.
Strong's G 2822. Kletos. Kletos.
So it says kletos, which means called, invite. Invite to a banquet. So you was invited to a banquet. There was so many instances that Yahweh Shah gave us in the scriptures to let you know who was called and where they should sit in their seats and arrange them for them. Right? He arranged them for them, man. Because you got men that come and sit down, and yo, that's like right now, man. Men come in and they want to sit in another man's seat, but that seat wasn't set up for you. Just like at a movie theater, man. When you go to a movie theater now, you buy your ticket, you purchase it. You supposed to go to the seat that you purchased for your movie, man. And if so, then, if they allow it, they'll let you come up, man, to a higher level. But you just don't go purchase a ticket and you got your own seat to go try to sit in another man's seat. Go sit in your own seat, man. And that's what the Lord is telling you niggas right now, man. To sit in your own seat. It's time to pick your side, man. You know? It's time to choose your side. Who you riding with? Are you riding for this earth? Or are you riding for, matter of fact, are you riding for this world? Or are you riding for the world to come? And this is all spiritual. So you can take those words how you want to take it. But it's all spiritual speaking. Because a spiritual man can receive it. That's why it says many are called, few are chosen. Because the chosen know what it's talking about. Not the called. Yo, man, what the hell? Even Kanye, he might have been called, man. He's called to do something. But it's not to speak the whole truth. That nigga's he's a puppet, man. He don't speak the name of the Lord. He don't. He's not. Because he's been paid off. But anyway, let's go back into this. What we said called and chosen. So he was invited, all right? You were invited to some place. All right? It says called and invited to a banquet. Invited by the Most High in the proclamation of the gospel. All right, so you got men that come out here, man. You're invited to speak the gospel. You're invited to speak the word. You know? You're invited to speak it. But do you speak it correctly? No, you don't. And that's why you got these government officials and all that. They try to come out here and try to, like in the book of Jude, it says many have, some have crept in unawares, man. You know? How they crept in unawares? Because, I can speak this, I can speak great. Yo, it ain't about that, man. It's the spirit of a man. You can be a great, it's the thing called being an actor or an actress. It's a lot of actors out here, man. Even the ones that proclaim the truth, they're actors. And guess what? You're acting, hey man, it's something you can't act. When those missiles come and that hell come and that pain come, you ain't gonna act that pain. That's gonna be real. Bitch ass niggas, man. You know? That's gonna be real. You think that just because the earth is given to you right now, and you can control different everybody right now, because your whole main thing is everybody has a price. That's a sucker ass nigga, man. You ain't buying the elect, man. And if you're trying to do it, make your ultimatum, man. So that man can step. Fucking nut ass niggas, man. And they making in school now, they trying to make the Holocaust and all that. They trying to make that shit, you gotta learn that, man. You know? Why I want to learn about that shit? Why you don't teach about us? All you teach about us is we was in slavery throughout Black History Month. Which, hey, man, once you understand that this place is not for you, it's easy to understand. All right? And now that's what we're going to go into. We got called and chosen. All right? Check it out. Electos.
Strong's G 1588. Eklektos. Eklektos.
Electos, which means picked out, chosen by the Most High to obtain salvation through Hamashiach. It says Christians are called, chosen or elect of the Most High. It says Christians are called, chosen or elect of the Most High, man. So the chosen is of Yahweh, man. It don't come from this world. It comes from the heavens, man. All right? But it says, then went the Pharisees who were called and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. Entangle him in his talk. So they always try to flip you up in your words, man. As long as you come out here in the highways and hedges, you know, you are so-called hopeful elect. But when I say hopeful elect, that means to be called, to come out here. They always try to use your words against you. And we going to hop in the axe, Lord's willing, man. You know, they even furthermore prove that, because right now this is Yahweh Shah speaking, right? And then you have the Pharisees speaking. And the same Pharisees that were speaking is the ones that came against the apostles, which is in the book of Acts, which is right now. You know? And that's why they want to come against you, man. Because these niggas out here, these niggas is crazy as hell out here, man. They crazy out their mind. They don't have no clue of what's going on out here, man. All they worried about is a fallen society, which is fallen. You know? But they're going to see real soon just how much they messed up, man. You know? Because they chose the wrong side. That's why it's time to pick your side. Don't be lukewarm. Either be hot or be cold. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Harachah Quadash told you to do that, man. Either be hot or be cold, man. What are you going to do? All right? But going back into Matthew chapter 22 and verse 15, it says, Then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk, which they're about to do. It says, and they sinned. That's why they got the FBI on your ass, man. Some of you might even live with the FBI. You might be in houses that the FBI finance. And they try to make it seem like they're your brother, man. You know? But guess what? You still be brotherly and you teach them right. You don't waver. You still speak the truth, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, these people is they're done, man. This whole kingdom is done. You can't fake the spirit. And I'm going to say that again. You cannot fake the spirit because the spirit sees right through your bullshit. Which these dudes is on, man. And I can bring out man, listen. You bring out a lot. But you can't fake the spirit. Either the spirit is with you or it's not. All right? And I hope you goddamn feds is watching. I hope you're listening. I hope you're taking notes. Because if you think I don't know you watching me, you must be out your fucking mind, man. Because you're sloppy. You're stupid. You're fucking retarded. And every man that's out here, yo, you just, man, listen. Y'all got textbook shit. We got galaxy shit. And I don't even mean to call it shit. But we're way more advanced than y'all, man. A true man of the Lord. Why you think Yahweh Shah knew these niggas' thoughts? He was able to read the accents and everything, know what they was thinking. And yo, he was teaching us how to do that, man. Niggas think y'all slick, you're not. If you want this right here, it's going to fall, man. It's going to fold. But anyway, man, rambling, forgive me. So, Matthew chapter 22 and verse 16. And yo, here we go. It says, and they sent out unto them their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true and teachest the way of Most High in truth, neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the person of men. See that, man? And that's how you know these damn devils, they know who you are, man. And they try to be slick. Because look, the Herodians, Herod. All right, you go to Herod to teach you. That's the one that wanted to put Yahweh Shah to death. When he was a baby, man. You know? But now after that, yo, he through the spirit and power of Yahweh, you know, he allowed him to be raised up because it's all about prophecy. So now when he was raised up and came to his fruition, now he's going against the father of Herod. When you look up, matter of fact, I'm not going to bring it out, but look up the Herodians. Because they went to the Herodians, man, to try to combat Yahweh Shah. You know? They went to the Herodians to try to get Yahweh Shah put to death. All right? And ultimately, you know, it happened. But it couldn't have happened unless, you know, until Yahweh Shah finished his probably his lot, man. All right? He had to finish his lot. Because if he didn't, we wouldn't be out here right now. Which I'm going to prove it to you. All right? I'm going to bring this out, then we're going to hop into another scripture. Like I said, I'm going to be all over the place, man, today. All right? Just to prove to you devils that you hold no weight. And I don't care who's not listening, because if they're not listening, it's not for them. All right? It's in the YouTube world, and it goes out there. All right? And yo, you see this covering that we got out here? If you can't come out here and teach when it's raining and all that, then don't fucking come out here, man. And I'm going to tell you niggas again, I've been out here and I ain't going nowhere until the Lord removes me, man. So if you can't come out here when it's raining and all this covering out here, don't fucking come out here, man. Stay your ass at home and don't fucking talk to me. And I'm sick of you Edomites excuses, man. Yo, y'all so fucking lame, man. But yo, let's read about y'all. Let's read about y'all. Because we're in the book of Acts again, man. You're sitting around your spies. You're sitting around all that. Yo, matter of fact, yo, what y'all do to the brother Stephen? What did y'all do to the brother Stephen? And yo, y'all saw the angel on him. Y'all saw the spirit on him, man. Y'all killed him. Y'all are a bunch of prophet killers, man. That's all you niggas is, man. And what do? You go to the Herodians, which are the modern day, these niggas ruling everything right now, man. Look up the Herodians. All right? Matter of fact, I'll bring it out real quick. Matthew 22:16, it says, and they sent out unto him, their disciples with the Herodians. Now let's get the Herodians, all right? To give you a little understanding of that. Because you ask the average nigga on the street what the Herodians is, they don't know it. That's why they need to be educated. But you go to college and you don't know who a Herodian is. Niggas is crazy as hell, man. Niggas is retarded. Alright, check it out.
Strong's G2265. Herodianoi. Herodianoi.
Herodianoi. Herodianoi. Right? It sounds like Herodian. Yo, you annoying. Yo, these devils is annoying, man. But hey, they supposed to be, because yo, when we come into our kingdom, right, we're going to annoy them. And they know it. There's no denying that. Alright? But it says Herodians. Alright? Herodianoi. Herodians, Herod, Partridge. See, now, let's go further. Like what I was talking about. I want to get into, matter of fact, Salaki. Because when you, matter of fact, yo, but it's the Herodians, but they are the descendants of Herod. But when you really go into it, if you look up the word Herod in the blue letter, it'll tell you who Herod was, his son, and grand, it'll go all the way down. But I don't want to get into that right now, all right? But just know, the same way that, yo, that's why Yahweh Shah was able to tell you, like, yo, the way that these people right now, when it comes to the word, they're going to go and go to these people to turn you in. They did the same thing to Yahweh. And I'm going to bring you other instances of how they did it to our ancestors too, man. You know, to our brothers, our prophets, man. Prophets that really love the Lord. And that's what they're seeking out right now. They're seeking out men that really love the Lord. The ones that's not going to sell out, because behind closed doors secretly, men is selling out. And it's all going to be bought out. It's all going to be bought out, man. You know? Every man has his own intentions. That's why, you know what, man? Let's grab this real quick. So I said that every man has his own intentions, right? You suppose and want to be in this spirit right here. Lord's will, the spirit, I can grab it. Here we go, come. Call on y'all by sitting outside, by no, because every man has his own intentions, man. So you want to make sure that you have the right intentions when it comes to Yahweh by sitting outside, man. By sitting. You know, because men, they speak with their mouths, man. That's why we out here teaching. Yo, we do lessons in the house and all that, but it's all about coming out here on the highways and hedges, man. You know? To proclaim the voice, to proclaim the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Harakah, Kodash. Because when is it bouncing off these buildings and it's going into the heavens, man? Y'all want to play chess? Let's play chess, man. Y'all niggas playing checkers for real, man. All right? But anyway, you want to be in the right spirit because, yo, them dudes, they went to the Herodians, right? Where we was in Matthew, the 22nd chapter. But check it out. This is Psalm chapter 139 and 23. It says, search me, O Yahweh, Most High, and know my heart, which your heart is what? Your lob, your mind. That's what you want the Lord to know. You want the Lord. Yo, that's a righteous man. You asking the Lord to search you out. Because you don't want to have no ill intent towards your brother. But you got a lot of men out here that have ill intent towards their brother. They fake it. They false. But guess what? At the end of the day, the Lord is going to expose them, man. You know? But it say, oh, it's only so long that a fake thug can pretend. You know? And again, and I'm going to say this on camera, I got a phone call earlier when I came out here, so they can't say, yo, I just got off work and I wanted to call you. Nah, you can't say that shit. Now what's the new excuse? Because I'm getting tired of playing with you devils, man. And you know who I'm talking about. Send your cronies out here, man. Let's talk about it. Y'all watching us so much. Why don't you come out here and have a conversation with us? Because you can't. Because you know that the Spirit of the Lord is stronger than your weak mortal shit. And you know that. There's a lot of niggas out here pretending to fake. A lot of men that's out here that's not even praying. They worship men more than they worship Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Harakah, Kodash, and I'm going to say in every single camp. Every last single camp, none of them is exempt. You got a nigga in there worshiping the man. When you come into the truth, you get the truth, you're supposed to know it. Matter of fact, let's keep going because it's a lot. A lot of precepts, man. This is Psalms chapter 139 and 23. It says, search me, O Most High, Yahweh, and know my heart, your mind, your lie. Try me and know my thoughts. So you want to be tried out here. If you're not being tried out here, man, then yo, what's going on with you? You're supposed to be tried, as gold is tried in the fire. That's how you're going to know if you're a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Arakakwadas, or if you just another man out here like the rest of these people out here, zombies walking back and forth. They have no clue, man. They are programmed, man, since they was in the middle school. Matter of fact, before middle school, they've been programmed since preschool. A routine. Your routine is supposed to be talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Ba'ashem Arakakwadas. And this is where it starts. Matter of fact, because they program you up to here, but now they start making you pay for it in your college level. That's crucial. It's crucial in school, but it's free. So they give you the option to drop out. Now they know when you come to this level, oh, we got this nigga because he's willing to pay for it. His parents is willing to pay for it. They know that. You don't see nobody going to no goddamn high schools trying to grab no pussy. But everybody come to the colleges, even the high school students and everything, they be like, oh, well, because they're training you up to see what college they want to take you to see what part of the globe, so to speak, of the planet, you know, or whatever region in America that you're going to run, man. Or how much you going to sell out for? That's why you got to be in the mindset of, I'm going to bring this out again. Psalms 139 and 23. It says, search me, O God, Most High Yahweh, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. All right? Lead me in everlasting. Is this place going to last forever? No, it's not. It's not going to last forever at all, man. Like that song from Kansas. You know? It says, don't hang out. Nothing lasts forever. But the earth, you know what I'm saying? No, nothing lasts forever. The only thing that's going to last forever is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Ba'ashem Arakakwadas. That's it. The rest of this shit ain't going to last, man. That's why you got a lot of people in high school now that's coming into the truth. You got a lot of youngins coming into the truth, man. And I pray that the Lord destroy this place before they even have, you know, and they be sincere. They don't want to go to these fucking places, man. These whore houses, man. You send your daughters to colleges, they become sluts. And you niggas know it. Because you niggas, what you do, you come to colleges and try to seek for the freshmen. Fresh meat. Niggas is perverted, man. The Lord gonna fucking kill you niggas, man. Bitch ass niggas, man. You know? And anyway, let's hop into Acts. Alright? But this is not too far after Yahushua, he was on the scene. Then he got put to death. Alright? You going to the day of Pentecost, all that. Now he's free, man. Right? Because he got put to death. He came back to what? talk to his men, but let them know through prophecy, because Yahweh Shah was all about prophecy. That's why the spirit of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy, man. To the T. You ain't going against that, man. Ain't no getting around it, ain't no going against it. The spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Because everything Yahweh Shai did was all about prophecy for the edifying of Yahweh. For the matter of fact, not the edifying of Yahweh, Salak, that said it wrong. It's for the edifying of the people through Yahweh. Alright? Everything about Yahweh Shah was calculated. He did this. Oh, so this prophecy was fulfilled. Ezekiel did a lot of things so prophecy could be fulfilled. And he showed you, yo, the way he laid, he did this. You read the book of Ezekiel, man, you're going to see some real shit, man. Ezekiel was a heavy dude, man. You know? But anyway, this is after Yahweh Shai was gone. But he's not gone, he's still here, man. Alright? Through his men. But it says, this is Acts chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, the former testings, the treatise, have I made, O Theophilus, of all that Yahweh Shai began both to do and teach. Alright? That he began to do and teach. And what are we out here doing? We're doing them and teaching them, man. Matter of fact, let's get that word, what's that? Treatise? If I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me. Alright? Let's go.
Strong's G 3056. Logos. Logos.
Alright, it says Logos, which is like a logo. Alright, it says of speech. So the same way we speak, guess where we learned it from? Yahweh Shai, man. We're speaking his words. That's a logo, the Logos. Just like you got, y'all standing in front of the Bank of America. And yo, look at this. Matter of fact, check this out. And I know you probably saw it before, right? But look at that. You see that? It looks like a chip. The Bank of America, the money of America. They want to chip. They want to chip the whole world, man, the whole globe, man. You know, that's Esau shit. But that's the Bank of America. And wherever you go, whatever bank they have, man, you're going to have some shit like that. All right? That's a logo, a Logos. Okay? But it says word uttered by a living voice. Are we not living? Are we not out here speaking the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua? Ba'ashem Arachah Kodash? It says a concept, a conception, or idea. What someone has said. Yo, are we not out here speaking what Yahweh Shai has said, man? You know? Be out here speaking what he spoke. That's why we're hated of all these nations, man. That's why we're hated of our people. Because we're speaking what Yahweh Shai spoke. And don't nobody, who out here want to hear that, man? They want to keep walking back and forth until all things happen, man. Because they've been compromised, man. I don't give a fuck. You niggas have been compromised, man. And it shows through your actions. I don't care what you say out your mouth. You know, you say a lot of things out your mouth, but at the end of the day, you've been compromised, man. Because you running with the enemy, man. You know? You niggas is running with the enemy. That's why a lot of your banks is being shut down. Right? We out here speaking prophecy, man. Prophecy. To say before it happens, right? Which we're in the word, which Yahweh Shai spoke it, right? Let's get it. It says, when someone has said a word, the sayings of God, the Most High, deem the sayings of the Most High, decree, mandate, or order. All right? Decree, mandate, or order. Nice try, FBI. Thanks for calling. It says decree, mandate, or order of the moral precepts are given by the Most High. That's what Yahweh Shah did. That's what he was all about. He wasn't lying. All right? It says of the moral precepts given by the Most High, Old Testament prophecies given by the prophets. Deem what is declared, a thought, declaration. It says, wholesome, a weighty saying, a dictum, a maximum. Discourse, an act of speaking, speech. The facility of speech, skill and practice in speaking. A kind of style of speaking. Yo, we speak like the Lord, man. You can keep going down, but I'm not going to read all of them. But you get the picture, man. You know? That's what we come out here to do. When we speak, you had different instances of different... Yo, you read the book of Acts, man. I'm telling you, you read the book of Acts, you're going to find, like, yo, how, you know, like, yo, our people, man. The different prophets, they spoke, man. Because they spoke with authority. Why would they speak like that? Why? Because they was around Yahweh Shai, man. The same way we come out here now and speak. It's nothing to be scared of, man. We have instances, we have records, man. Everything in America is a record, man. From when we came over here on slave ships, that's a record, man. You know? But these niggas, what they did, they got scared, man. You know? They got scared because of what they saw in front of their face. They couldn't see what the Lord was telling us, man. These niggas is pussies, man. And that's why the Lord doing what He doing to them and their children, man. This car right here, man. Look, I don't trust nothing out here no more. I don't trust nothing out here no more. See that car right there? I'm gonna point it out. This one right here. Been out here for a long time, and they've been watching, and I know that for a fact. So if I'm tripping, let me know I'm tripping. That car right there been out here for a long time, and nobody never got out of it. You watching us, we watching you. But at the end of the day, y'all don't stop the word. All right? You don't stop the word, man. But we speak a certain way with authority and all that. Why do we speak like that? Hey, man, because Yahweh sent me outside, man. Yahweh gave it to Yahweh Shah. He gave it to us. We come out here and speak it. And there was certain men that he dealt with directly, man. That he was around every day. Broke bread with, ate fish with, ate bread with, man. Drank wine with, turned water to wine in front. You know? And that's why the Acts is so important too. So check it out. Back in the book of Acts chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, until the day in which he was taken up after, and he, through the Holy Ghost, Ruach HaKodesh, right? The Holy, says, had given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen. All right, so yo, the Lord, when he was out here, he spoke all these things until the day that he was taken up into the chariots, man. You know? That's the same thing we supposed to be doing out here right now, man. until the day we perish. And because once you perish, your spirit is taken back into the spirit world, man. So you taken up into that chariot, man. You know? Because we all going to perish. But yo, Yahweh Shah so decent, he's better than us, man. You know? Why? Because he was put to death and came back out the spirit world back into this world and could bounce back and forth, man. You know? And he taught us until he was taken up in that chariot where Yahweh was like, yo, this is it. Yo, keep talking to him, but after this point, leave him with this. All right, and this is why we're reading this right here. All right? Matter of fact, check it out. I'm going to read this real quick. All right, Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Real fast, and we're going to jump back into Acts. Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And yo, man, that's what's coming, man. All right. Yo, what do they have imagined for us? They got the concentration camps, but it's the reason why I'm getting to all this, man. But they got the concentration camps. They got all those things imagined for us. They're supposed to, all right? They're supposed to have all these things imagined for us because that's their fear tactic. Why you think they watching you? That's their fear tactic. You know? They have a 24-hour surveillance on you because that's their fear tactic. Why? Before coming back to the truth and telling the truth about who you are. They tell you, oh, you shouldn't hate America. Why shouldn't you hate America? Look what they did to your people. Let them do that to their people. You think they're going to love this place? Get the fuck out of here, man. People is full of shit. And you pieces of shit. But guess what? At the end of the day, you know what? We're faithful, we're true, and we're a peaceful people. All we do is speak the truth. All we do is speak the truth. If somebody rapes your mother, you go and love them? Yeah, I love you, man. You raped my mom. You did this to my sister. You killed my brother. I'm supposed to forget about that? The fuck out of here, man. But a man come out here and peacefully speak and tell you the truth from the Bible, oh, it's a problem. Why? Because y'all know who we are. And y'all know y'all time is up, man. According to the scriptures, man. This is all prophecy. Everything that you see and happen in front of your face right now is all prophecy, man. And at the end of the day, prophecy is going to prevail, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. Niggas is crazy. In Revelation chapter 2, verse 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Because, yo, guess what? Y'all going to make us suffer. We're suffering right now. We want our suffering to be over, man. Y'all going to put some of us in the prisons. Y'all going to behead some of us. Y'all going to torture some of us. But y'all did the same thing to our ancestors. So what else is new under the sun? But what can you do to us after we're gone in the spirit world? What can you do to Yahweh Shah? Nothing. You can't do nothing to Yahweh Shah. Your guns don't matter. Your military don't matter. Your fucking nothing matters. Because you can't conquer death, man. Y'all wish y'all could be like us. That's why y'all want us to be on a low level. Nah, bro, don't do that. Nah, bro, don't do that. Cause this is about you, man. Like, you a king, bro. You don't even know who you is, bro. You somebody special. You somebody important, man. And these people is really scared of you. They're scared of you knowing the truth. I'm telling you the truth, bro. They want you to act like that. They want this. As long as we're doing all this dumb stuff, yo, they got an advantage over us, man. Seriously. Don't do that, brother. Learn the truth, man. And all these nations, they like to laugh at us for that. They want us to go at each other, man. They want us to fight each other, man. That's why the scriptures say, I'm going to read it again, Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And we ready to do that, man. We ready to be cast into prison for our people's sake, man. Which a lot of you niggas, you can't even get cast into prison for something you already fucking did. But you bitches. Sick of you niggas, man. You don't got no backbone, man. As soon as the heat come, you niggas go running, man. Every single time. You know? But yo, the ones that stand firm, they always gonna stand firm, man. They ain't never gonna run, man. Y'all gonna have to put the men of the Lord, well, you wanna try. But you ain't gonna get away with all your bullshit, man. Your wicked imaginations, your wicked everything, man. You ain't gonna get away with that, man. And forgive me if I'm not bringing out a lot of scriptures, man. Forgive me for that, man. All right? There's a lot going on. All right, it says Revelations, and that's not even no excuse, man. So forgive me for that. All right, it's Revelations chapter 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye shall be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. And that was my point, man. I drag it out. So forgive me, man. But y'all, the Lord is going to give you a crown of life, man. Be faithful until death, no matter what, man. No matter what obstacle you have to face, be faithful until death, man. You know, these people is faithful. Yo, you got these damn different nations. They're faithful to their nation, and it's for vain things, but they're faithful unto Allah and to go into a building and blow shit up. And all we telling you is to be faithful to the words of the Lord. If you gotta be a martyr, and we ain't telling you to go blow nothing up, man, but that's what they want you to think, man. These niggas is crazy, man. These niggas is pieces of garbage, man. I'm telling you. The Most High is about to come back and F this place up, man. But anyway, let's go back into our Acts. Just to give I'm in Acts right now, man. All right? Acts 1 and 3, it says, to whom also he shewed himself a lot. Matter of fact, let's go back to verse 2. This is Acts 1 and verse 2. It says, until the day in which he was taken up, after that, he through the Holy Ghost, Rakakodas, had given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen, to whom he shewed himself alive after his passion of many infallible proofs, being seen of them 40 days, and speaking of the things pertaining of the kingdom of the Most High. All right. So he's spoken to you about the things pertaining to the kingdom of the Most High. And that's all we coming out here doing, man. And they hate that. That's why they killed him. Why? If you speaking about your kingdom being done away with, because they didn't understand the Lord, man. We're speaking the same thing right now, man. How the Lord is about to destroy this place. And what they saying, nah, man, the Lord ain't going to do that. Not my God is loving. These niggas is bugged out their mind, man. And they don't understand the Lord. They don't understand prophecy, man. They don't understand the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Ba'ashem Arakakodas, man. Come out here, which they set up a people over there to be Jehovah's Witnesses, man. They had dances over there. You know, they did all those things. But you can't stop the words of the Lord, eh? Yahweh. Ain't nobody out here screaming Yahweh. You have men that do it and that's passionate about it, that's actually telling you the truth. You got fucking frauds, man. You know? There's a lot of frauds out here, yo. And for them being fraudulent, the Most High is going to annihilate. And you take it how you want to take it. You know how to read. You went to school. You educated. You can read the English language. That's why the Bible is written in English. So you can read it here too. But we know how to go back in the Greek, the Latin, and the Hebrew. To take it back to its purest form. And to tell you the truth. Instead of speaking this bastard tongue we speaking. Alright? And we're speaking of things pertaining unto the kingdom of the Most High. What's the kingdom of the Most High? You're going to have slaves, man. Matter of fact, let's grab this, man. Let's grab this, man. Here we go. Here we go. So, yo, one of the things of the kingdom of the Most High is what? You're going to have slaves. All right? You're going to have slaves. Yo, or not be slaves now. Yo, we're just slaves with the chains taken off. But these people don't want to hear that, man. They just walking back and forth. That's how you know that they're slaves. They're willing for it. That's like a dog that you've been... You broke a dog in, man. You broke that dog to the point he don't even want to bite you no more. Because he feel like if he bites you, he's going to get in trouble. That's how these people are, man. Gone. Done.com, man. These niggas is done.com, man. Zombies. Take anything that their oppressor gives them, man. But let's read the scripture real quick. No? And this is what? This is a part of the kingdom of the Most High. What Yahweh Shah told us, man. What Yahweh Shah spoke and told us, man. Alright? So what are we saying wrong? What are we saying so wrong? You're allowed to have us slavery, but we can't have you in captivity? You know? These niggas is out their fucking mind, man. Yo, if I was my people, and if I was a prophet, I wouldn't want to look me in the eyes either, man. Because you gotta have this self. I would be shameful, man, to look in a man's eyes that's telling you the truth, and you just still want to be wicked, man. These niggas, man, I'm telling you, man. The Most High is about to. Yo, he about to strike this place. But they don't believe it. Yo, guess what? They don't gotta believe it. You don't even gotta get all bent out of shape, man. But yo, it does bother you, man. It frustrates you. Don't get it twisted. It frustrates you. It makes you angry. Because what? Yo, why does it do that? Because you want your people to get it. You want them to have, you want them to know the truth, man. Why? Because that's the love that you showed you. And what they want? They want lies. Smooth things to be spoken to. They want deceits to be spoken to. It's a lot. That's what they want. And guess what? They're going to get everything they asking for. Bear with me. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 2. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them in their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh. So what's the land of Yahweh? Going back over there to where Jerusalem, man. You know? Where we come from. It tells you what? Jerusalem is free, man. It's the mother of us all. Yo, that whole Saudi Arabia and all that, that's all our land, man. When you go and look into the, you get a map and everything, and you look at the different lands that the Lord had gave us, man, those are our lands, man. That's our place where we live at, man. You know? From Gad, from all 12 tribes, man. That's our land. Those people are occupying our place, but there's just coming a time where they're going to have to give it up. After Queen Elizabeth died, when Queen Elizabeth died, a whole lot of truth came up, man. But yet y'all worship her, man. That's why we call this a queendom, man. Yo, what's his name? The king now, he don't get no respect. He don't get no respect like that. Why? Because he a nut. He's a possession. Alright? Going back into Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them, the land of Yahweh, for servants and for handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day of Yahweh, and in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Alright? That's what Yahweh Shah was talking about, man. The kingdom of heaven, man. That's what he was talking about. But we're wrong for speaking those things. And that's why they want to put us to death. They can't do it now. What they're doing, they're plotting. They're like, damn, how can we do this without this happening? Yo, because, and right in the book of Acts, man. Why? Because they did the same things to the prophets, man. All right? It was, everything is prophecy. So when your time to prophesy is over, it's done, man. You gotta recognize that and realize that, man. You know? But some people don't want to do it. Some people, they just like the benefit of being a prophet. Like, oh, yeah, I'm up. I got these brothers listening to me. That brother listening to me. But what about the time when it's time to become to put to death? What about that time, man? They can't deal with that part. It ain't no prophesying in part. No, matter of fact, I don't mean to say they're not prophesying parts, but when you come to prophesy and the spirit is on you and you're a prophet, you have to take everything that comes with that, man. And they don't want us, they don't want these people to hear that. That's why they want us to move down the Master Street. Man, fuck that. Even when you go down there, people going to hear it. Been here for years and we ain't going nowhere until the Lord removes us from here, man. And how you gonna know that? Because it's gonna happen, man. Everything is all prophecy. Alright? But it says, matter of fact, let's go back to, alright, here we go. We're going back to Acts. Alright? Acts 1 and, we stopped at verse 3, we're going to verse 4. It says, and being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which saith he, ye have heard of me. So what? They was waiting. Now this is after Yahweh passed away. Now they was waiting for, and that's the red letter, right? They was waiting to get the Holy Spirit. They was waiting to get the Holy Ghost before they went out and taught. All right? Before they went out and taught, they was waiting to get the Holy Spirit. The same way we have to wait for it right now, man. You know? But these are things that happen, man. The Lord already put the Spirit on the men to come out here and do it. And the men that didn't do it, they wanted. That's why they hate so much, man. They don't have that Spirit on them, man. You know, they're full of shit. And that's why the Lord going to do away with them, man. You know? But everything is set up. Everything is a season. Yo, if the Lord make trees, we come from out of the ground. Everything else comes from out of the ground. You supposed to understand those things, man. These niggas don't understand that, man. They don't understand nothing, man. What they understand is what these devils tell them. They don't understand prophecy. They don't understand seasons. They don't understand life or death. What they understand, yo, the so-called white man told me to do this. Oh my God, I gotta do it. And their kingdom is crumbling, man. Kingdom is fucking crumbling, man. Bitch ass niggas, man. Most High gonna fucking kill you niggas. Salah. Yo, Dan, come, bro. I'm gonna bring that precept up. That's right. Because Ezra's, matter of fact, I just looked on the comment board, Salaki. If cause like with my comment board, man, I don't see certain things, man, but you know, the brother Basic Wisdom, the water, man. You know? For the precept. That Second Ezra, matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. Second Ezra, chapter 2 and 47 says, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Yo, and that's what Ezra saw. That was a vision that Ezra saw when the men of the Lord was getting crowned, man. He was like, yo, who is these dudes, man? And guess what? Ezra was amongst them, man. He ain't even dig it. He didn't even know he was amongst that number, man. You know? Yo, the water, brother, for that precept. We're going back in Acts. And yo, and that's crazy. That's just the spirit. Because we just reading about what Yahweh Shah said. I'm going to read it again. This is Acts chapter 1, verse 4. It says, and being assembled together with them, commanded them that they should not depart from Jerusalem, but wait for the promise of the Father, which saith he, ye have heard of me. Right? Which ye have heard of me. And what's that promise? That he was going to bring you another comforter. Give you the Holy Spirit, right? So check it out. It says, for John truly baptized, this is the words of Yahweh Shah. It says, for John truly baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Ghost not many days hence. So it wasn't going to be that long, right? It says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, they asked of him, saying, Lord, thou art this time restored again the kingdom of Israel? You know, so hey man, like we say, Yahweh Shah was all about prophecy, all about order, man. You know, so he was order. He did nothing out of order, man. And he was in the flesh. All right. So everything he was like, no, basically they wanted the kingdom, just like we want the kingdom to come right now. You know. You're sick of seeing your people sin, man. You're sick of seeing your people all fucked up out here, man. You want to see your people winning, man. But you got a lot of people out here that don't want to see your people winning. They want to see your people down. They want to see your people under. They want to see your people go through the same bullshit and so they can further keep them down. With their fraternities and all this fucking bullshit, man. Man, fuck your fraternities, man. Bitch ass niggas, man. You think you gonna come here and stop something? You ain't stopping nothing. Where your dancers at now? Why they ain't across the street now? Cause they all come out in the summertime. Man, fuck you faggot ass niggas, man. Fuck wrong with y'all, man. Getting tired, man. We tired, yo. We want the Lord to come back. We want the Lord to restore back righteousness to this place because we're tired of the fucking lies. And Yahweh Shah knew the thoughts of all you fucking bitch ass niggas, man. Your evil intentions, your wicked intentions. These niggas don't got no truth in their bones, man. They can't tell you the truth. That's why this society is so dumbed down, man. The end of you niggas. And the Lord going to restore you back. But you got to go first. But it says, Acts 1:6, it says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt that at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? That's what we want now. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. So it ain't for us to do it. Because if you knew it, you would be lazy. So it's for you to get out there and get it, man. Do it. Teach it. Speak it. You want it, go get it. You know? And the only way you're going to do that is the Lord put the Spirit on you to do it. Because you got men out here that they don't got the Spirit on them, man. They don't have the Spirit on them. But yo, is that up to us to tell them? Nope. You let the Lord deal with that. All you do is just keep if you're concerned, you speak to him, you talk to him, and you keep it pushing, man. Why? Because after you spoke to him, the blood is off your hands, man. You know? The blood is off your hands. Alright? It says, but ye shall receive power after the Holy Ghost has come upon you. And ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. All right? And that's what the Lord installed upon his men, man. You know, we're going to be witnesses. Lord's will not be a part of that number, man. But you got to be humble. What's up, brother? But you got to be humble, man. But you got men that just come out here, you know, I know this, I know I learned this, I learned that. I got taught this, I got taught that. That's not humble because you learned something, man. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to deal with people. It's called balance. You know, they teach you that in certain colleges. When you come to talk to a person, you don't come like this, I know more. Nah, you're supposed to talk to a person, you're supposed to come in a humble way. As the scriptures tell you, man, a humble answer, man. A humble way, the way you come at a person humble, it turns away wrath, man. Roughly paraphrasing, it turns away wrath, man. You know? Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it on this. But we're gonna jump into Acts. Staying in the Acts right now. Alright, because we're acting out this what the Lord has for us. Okay. I'm gonna read the whole chapter. And this is talking about, if I'm not mistaken, it's talking about the brother Stephen. Alright? So it's the book of Acts, chapter 6. In verse 1, it says, in those days, when the number of disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians. And yo, who were the Grecians? All right, who were the Grecians? That was in the Hellenistic era, right? So the Grecians were Israelites that thought they were Greeks. All right, they thought that they were Greek people. They spoke, matter of fact, they spoke Greek. They followed the traditions of the Greek. They did all that, man. But they were Israelites. All right? Just like Americans. We call you Americans. But you got people that's out here that's Israelites. We call you Americans. Why? Because you follow the traditions of the Americans. The people that's not your custom, that's not your tradition. That's why we come out here to wake you up, and these goddamn devils out here, they don't want you to know that, man. You know? They don't want you to know who you really are, man. Look into the Greeks, man. Look up secular history. But you niggas, you go to college, but you don't look up nothing. Why? Because you're programmed, man. You're programmed. You niggas is programmed. Yo, I can play basketball. That's why I go to college. Once I get here, I'ma fuck this many bitches. You niggas is programmed, man. You need to be reprogrammed to the spirit of power. Yah Ba'ashim outside, man. Ba'ashim Haracha Kodash. And this is what they did to our brother. Alright? Matter of fact, I'm going to get it for you, the Grecians, right? Because what they're trying to say is all they do is come out here and scream and holler and That's why I came out here earlier, man. I'm going to start coming out here earlier. So y'all better get used to it. You goddamn federal agents, man. Get out here early. How about that? All right, so it says Grecians, all right? This is the Grecians.
Strong's G, 1675. Hellenistes. Hellenistes.
It says Hellenistes was a Hellenistic, right? It says a Hellenist, one whom imitates the manners and customs or the worships of the Greeks and use the Greek tongue. The Grecians, all right, used in the New Testament of Jews born in foreign lands and speaking Greek, man. God damn. That's telling you who the Grecians are. And these people right now, that's why we're in the book of Acts, because these people's in that same mindset. All right? They speak American. They speak English. They don't speak their native tongue. All right. But once you start teaching it to them, they think that you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy, man. You know. You scream and holler, you slap. Yeah, you get angry out here, man. Because you fed up with all the bullshit that these people are trying to bring to you, but still at the end of the day, you have to edify them. All right? You have to edify them. You got to be in the right spirit to do that, man. You have to be right. So they want to irritate you. They want to be like that, flying around to squat, to the Lord come and squash that shit. You know? But going back, it says where we at? These are the Grecians, right? All right, so back in Acts chapter 6, verse 1, it says, in those days, when the number of the disciples was multitude. So now, right now, you got a lot of people out here talking about Israelite, right? The disciples, but yo, the men of the Lord is being multiplied, man, and that's what they're scared of, man. Going back into that album from Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. All right, it's called Fear of a Black Planet. Chuck D. That's what they fear. They fear a black planet. That's why they saying like Joe Biden and all them dudes, man. They really talking about, oh yeah, this after such and such year, it's not gonna be no more dark skinned faces on the planet. But yo, we know through Obadiah 1:18 that it's reverse, man. They ain't gonna be their faces on this planet, man. You know, because they hate us so much, man. All right? You can ask these people, man. But they won't answer your question. You know? It says, let's go back. It says, and in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews. So the Hebrews, of course, that's the language, but that's the ones that know they was Israelites. Because their widows were neglected in the daily ministrations. All right, and that was a daily ceremony that they had. All right, back then. It says then because it was all about money to them, man. You know, these niggas is all about money, man. At the end of the day. It says then the 12 called the multitude of the disciples unto them, and said, It is not reason that we should leave the word of the Most High and serve tables. Rightfully so, because they speaking the words of the Lord, so they got to set up order, man. You know, they like I said, they try to find any fault with a man in the Lord. Yo, he did this, the same thing they did when Yahweh was wanting to see. And yo, it's like the scriptures say, it says, no man is, no servant is greater than his master. Which we're witnessing right here in Acts chapter 6 and verse 2. You know, verse 3 it says, wherefore, brethren, look ye out among your 7 men of honest report, full of the Holy Ghost and wisdom, whom we may appoint over this business. So they're like, yo, look at these men right here, man. Let us appoint them. They're the holy men. They're devout men. Let us appoint them. All right. It says, but we will give ourselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the word. So there's different levels and everything, man. All right. They said we're going to pray. We're going to do this. It's different positions, just like it's different branches on the tree. It's different leaves on the tree, man. You know? There's different growths and all that. Everything is different, man. Everything ain't the same, man. On the same tree, we're from a tree, man. A family tree. All right? We said in John, it said, I am the vine and you are the branches, man. We all come from the vine, man. It's in Psalms. He said, well, we can't do nothing without him, man. You know? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Come on, this is John 15 and 5. All right. It's the book of St. John, chapter 15 and verse 5, which reads, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. All right, so yo, that's like a tree, man. What? He's the tree of life, man. You know, that's what we're supposed to eat from in you know, the Garden of Eden or whatever. You know. But he said, I'm gonna read that again, man. He says, John chapter 15, verse 5, it says, I am the vine, ye are the branches. Abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. So the saying, as long as we speaking these words, all we do is plant the seed, man. And why you think these devils don't want us out here on these college campuses, man? Why you think they don't want us out here, period? Because anybody that walks past them, we plant the seed, man. You know? We plant the seed. All right? And the Lord said what? He said he gives the increase, man. You know? All we is required to do is come out here and speak his word. Now let's hop back in Acts. Prove that. All right? This is Acts, going back to Acts, chapter 6 and verse, where we at? All right, chapter 6, verse 3. Yo, check it out. Because I'm going to read the whole chapter, because it's only 15 verses. But, yo, this is deep. Acts 6 and 3, it says, wherefore, brethren, look ye out among you seven men of honest, see 7 completion. It says 7 men of honest report, full of the Holy Ghost and wisdom, whom we may appoint our over this business. But we will give ourselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the word. And the saying pleased the whole multitude, and they chose Stephen. Right? Check it out. Now let's get Stephen's name. All right, because these names have spirits. Every name that when you name your child something, it has a spirit on it, man. All right, and they're going to act out that spirit that's given to them. All right, check it out. Ooh, check it out.
Strong's G 4736. Stephanos.
All right, with Stephanos means crown. It says one of the 7 deacons in Jerusalem, and the first Christian martyr, man. So he's the first one that they put to death, man, so to speak. All right, the first Christian martyr. All right, the first one to die for Yahweh Shah, man. Let's say that. All right, because he believed that much. All right. So it says, all right, it says, says Stephen, a man full of faith and of the Holy Ghost, and Philip, and Parachus, and Nicanor, and Timon, and Parmenas, and Nicholas, a prostrate of Antioch, which a proselyte means. Proselyte is a newcomer, right? But you go into those different. We're focusing on Stephen right now. All right, but all those names have something to do with something. All right, and it talks about the spirit that the Lord put on him. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get it real fast, man. While we in the spirit, let's get it. All right, so you have Stephen. All right, Philip. It's Philip. Philip is a lover of horses. All right, which it says an evangelist and one of the 7 deacons of Jerusalem, of the church of Jerusalem. Right. So you got Stephen, crown. Philip, lover of horses. All right, that's power. Okay. So now you got a horse's power. So you got Por Charas all right, which I was leader of a chorus, man. So a leader of a chorus, that's when you're singing a song. So we out here singing a song. This is a new song to these people. And back then, they were singing the same new song because before it was the same old song. Now it's a new song. All right, because Yahweh Shah came and brought that new song. All right. So let's go back. All right. So we got that. Just to bring out the names of these brothers, because they're beautiful brothers. They're our brothers. All right. All right. So Nicanor, right? Which means conqueror. One of the 7 deacons in the church of Jerusalem. Okay? He was a conqueror. And are we not out here conquering these demons out here every day? All right, Taman. I believe this is one of my favorites. Taman, which is honorable. All right, Taman was honorable. That's what the name means. One of the 7 deacons of the church of Jerusalem. All right? Go, Taman. All right, Parmenas. All right, Parmenas means abiding. All right, abiding. One of the 7 deacons of the church of Jerusalem. Okay. All right, here we go. The last one, Nicholas. All right, which is victor of the people, and that's one of my favorite ones, victor of the people. Because he had to be a cool ass dude to be a victor of the people and fight for him, man. All right. But it says in Antioch, like I said, a proselyte is a newcomer, man. All right. But it says whom they set before the apostles, and when they had prayed, they laid their hands on them, so they blessed them, they anointed them. All right, so they could come forth and bring forth the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, and be in a righteous spirit about it. All right, it says, and the word of the Most High increased, and the number of the disciples multiplied in Jerusalem greatly, and great company of the priests were obedient to the faith. All right, so when we come that's another thing. That's the importance too of anointing your brother, man. You supposed to want to anoint your brother with the oil, the same oil that you had, man. You know, you anoint your brother and let the Lord give the increase into your brother, man. You know. But it says the anointing. Hold on. Going back to verse 7, it says, and the word of the Most High God increased. See, increased. Right? After they anointed, the word of the Lord increased, and the number of the disciples multiplied in Jerusalem greatly, and a great company of the priests went obedient to the faith. And Stephen, full of faith and power, did great wonders and miracles among the people. So what? That's an instance of spiritual powers, man. You know, because he believed, he trusted in the Lord, and he got them powers, and he showed wonders, right? Wonders, miracles. The same thing that Yahweh Shah did, man. So the same thing that Yahweh Shah did, these men did that, man. They was able to do miracles, man. Show wonders, man. Had people in awe. The same thing that's about to happen right now, you just have to have the faith, man. No matter how, man, how this shit going, man? We out here winning for real, man. Why do you think all these people talking about the Israelites? Because we winning. And really, who's winning? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Quadash, and the elect. Because that's what it's about, man. All right? It says, verse 9, it says, Then there arose certain of the synagogue, which is called the synagogue of the Libertines, all right, which means free. All right, matter of fact, let's get it. Because those are the people that's free. and the synagogue because they were free to go to and fro and practice because they were slaves in Rome, in the Roman Empire, right? But they was given their walking papers. The same thing here in America, when you got your churches and all that, but it was just different because they knew that they was Israelites, man. You know? They wasn't going off that Christian doctrine and all that, man. They knew that they was Israelites, all right? So here it goes. It says the synagogue of the Libertines, right? All right, it says one who has been liberated from slavery, a free man, or the son of a freed man. All right, they was free men. They was Morgan freed men. They was free men, able to go and do as they chose, but through the customs, and they had to follow the laws of their oppressors, man. You know, but they were free men. All right, and that's what it says. Libertine devout Jews, according to Philo, who had been made captives of the Romans under Pompey, by where afterwards set free, and who although they had fixed their abode in Rome, had built at their own expense a synagogue at Jerusalem, which they frequently went in that city, the name Libertines, and heard to them to distinguish them from freeborn Jews who had been subsequently taken up their residence at Rome. Evidence seems to have been discovered of the existence of a synagogue of the Libertines at Pompeii, man. All right. So you know we existed there. We was there, just like right here. We in America, man. You know, and those Libertines, they like the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. They knew that they was Israelites. That's why they had that. But the men that was talking Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they wasn't trying to hear that, man, because they was taking up their money. All right. So it says, all right, where we at? All right, here we go. All right. It says in the Cyrenes and the Alexandrians, and of them of Sicily and of Asia, disputing with Stephen. So all these people, they were residents of the surrounding areas. They came up in those areas, man. So they identified themselves as those people. Just like the people now, they identify themselves as Americans, man. So it's nothing new under the sun. But now, you hear your Kanye say that, your Kyrie Irvings, it's like, goddamn, we've been telling you this shit for so long. But they still not telling you the name of the Lord, man. So you're still in the trick bag listening to them sellout ass niggas, man. All right? It says, and they were not able to resist the wisdom. All right, check it out. It says, and they were not able to resist the wisdom and the spirit by which he spake. So, he told the truth. They couldn't resist it. All right, you can't resist the truth, man. You can't go against the truth. You can't do nothing for the truth. You can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. All right. Same thing with Yahweh Shah. They try to do that. All right. It says then stubborn men, which said, which you're going to have now, we have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against the Most High. They're going to do that again. Matthew the 24th chapter. Go check it out. It says, and they stirred up the people and the elders and the scribes. You see that the elders, so that word elder that people throwing around, the scribes and all that, you hear what it's saying right here. You're going to have wicked elders, man. So fuck all that elder, I'm elder this, I'm elder that. No. Listen, man. You better read, man. And if it's an elder, he better be in the right spirit, man. All right? He better be in the right spirit because it's telling you right here. It's nothing new under the sun. It's nothing. It says, and they stirred up the people and the elders and the scribes and came upon him and caught him and brought him to the council, and set up false witnesses and said, this man ceaseth not to speak blasphemous words against this holy place and the law. For we have heard him say that this Yahushua of Nazareth shall destroy this place and shall change the customs which Moses delivered us. And all that sat in council, looking steadfastly on him, saw his face as it saw his face as it had been the face of an angel. Why? Because the Lord was on him, man. Because he was faithful to what? To death, man. All right? So you had all them people that came against him, man. All right? And lied and did bullshit. All right? So that's the things that we got to prepare for and be aware of, man. And how do you prepare for it? Pray. Speak to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Harakah Kwadash daily, man. That's it. It ain't no carnal stuff out here, man. Because them people watching. And they can watch all they want. Yo, give them a show. Keep doing your lessons. Teach them. Alright? So with that, Lord's willing, man, I pray that this camp was edifying. I know I jumped around a lot, stutter stepped and everything, man. Please forgive me, man, but I pray that it was edifying. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Harakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who taught us the truth. Honors and citations to the elect. To the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because they shall have us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, is the deliverer. To the next lesson, to the matter of fact, to the next time I come out, I'm going to say Mawaf or Baba Ball, death to America. Kwame Yasharala. Because America is falling. Fuck America. Shalom. Take it how you want to take it.